look up and see what you're talking about. There's a question out there, guys. So if anybody wants, we're talking about how we're both in the same tribe. That's so the native tongue, when someone shares the same tribe of you, that's your brother. That's my brother, and I'm his sister. And that's how it goes, even if you're not blood kin. But and if someone who's in a tribe like far from you, so I'm over here, like say Comanche, or say Musica, or say Morai, or say Samoan, they're far from me. So, or Eskimo, those are considered my cousins. So basically, that is my brother, and we're talking about our links to the tribe, like how we're both linked to the tribe, but everybody's linked in a different way, and some people don't understand that. The Buffalo Soldiers were freed men. I believe that. No, dude, I believe that they helped the Trail of Tears and the Oregon Trail. Dude, do you know the Oregon Trail was two black was a black man and a black woman, and they had lived in, I think it was Chicago, and they kept getting oppressed by YT. And so the natives had told them, you could follow that trail and it will go up to Oregon, Seattle, which is now today Seattle. And it's very beautiful. So they went up there, and then YT followed them up there, and everybody was telling them, careful that YT don't follow you up there. And then they followed them up there. But yeah, my friend who's from New York, the Buffalo Soldiers help eradicate. I believe you. My friend was talking about that from New York. My other friend from New York was talking about that with me. So are we reading? Are we doing reads? If you guys want to get read, come over to YT. Link is in the bio. What is this? You're talking to me like I'm dumb, but you're trying to educate me? Don't do that. Be careful. When you educate someone, I'm a good teacher. Talk to them as, and this might sound mean, but seriously, talk to people as if they are 5 years old and they're mentally retarded, and this is the first time they've ever seen this information, and you holding their hand and you walking them through each and every bit. Because to be honest with you, if you didn't see some type of information, you would want someone to do that with you too. So all right, now a lot of people think it's okay to fight black people, black girls like me, and I don't have my protection around, so I'm gonna go. Y'all have a good day. Stay blessed, never stress. That's people don't want to learn like that when people talk to you like you're dumb. Is anybody out there? Let's start. Hey, what's up? And everyone knows that. Excuse me. For that. All right, did it go? Y'all gotta get out that mode. Is somebody your life partner? You need to enjoy the mode, the time right now that you're spending with them, and then let them develop into your life partner. But that's how I feel when I date. Because honestly, that's crazy. Who had to start to think like that? Did y'all ever think about that? Oh my God, ain't shit going on. You know, these fairy tales, I know it kind of hurts when I say this, but these fairy tales really fucked up our minds, especially as, I don't know if you're a woman or a man, but especially as a woman. I got your question. I'm going to ask your question the way you asked it anyways, though. Because you want to know, okay, your question, let me go back to it. What are his intentions? Oh, yeah, and you want to know if he's your life partner. Dude. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Thanks for being here. Oh, I see Alicia. Hi, can you tell me Aaron's next? Okay, let me add Alicia too. I had to look at the other phone real quick. Guess I wasn't looking. Okay, so I got Alicia and I got Gigi. So anybody who's out there, if you want to get read, throw your question out there. I'm gonna add you to the list. I read everybody for about 5 minutes. Now, everybody, keep in mind that the people who purchase the $10 fast pass, they get to skip the line. So later, check out the money read when you guys are done with this live. And let me get the cards ready for. So Alicia came first. Let's get this together. So can you tell me Aaron's next actions? Okay, because he blocked you. Damn. I hope you're not one of those to block and unblock. What's up, Vishnu? How you been? Okay, let's get started. And don't worry, Gigi. I'm gonna ask. So I got Alicia, and then I got Gigi, and I got whoever comes in and throws themselves in the line next. And so you want to know what are his intentions towards you? First, let's ask if he's your life partner. Y'all really got to stop asking that. Like, is this your life partner? You should ask, how are the energies for this month? Like, are the energies good? What do I need to pay attention to within our relationship this month? Like, don't you understand, in order for someone to be your life partner, you have other people who are life partners within your life, right, Gigi? They work at that. I just think about my mom, my aunt, and my uncle all the time because they've been together. I think it's been like 50 or 80 years or something like that. And the work that they put in towards each other, people like they make it look so easy that people negate that. You know, that's work too. For Alicia, you want to know Aaron's intentions towards you? Okay, I got you, Vishnu. I added you real quick. Okay. Okay, this person's next actions, but he's blocked. Crazy. Somebody's like, this is you or somebody around you who's trying to stay in a relationship. It could be with you, it could be with someone else around them, but somebody's trying to stay in some type of relationship. This could be how they feel. Like somebody wants to work things out. They want some type of forgiveness. They want to get through challenges, obstacles, hurdles. I mean, if they reach out to you, it would be a good idea to let them, if you would like to continue that connection. Okay, so the Eight of Cups right here. Yeah, you got respect you have respect amongst your friends and family. Somebody's trying to work on an existing relationship. This could be you, this could be somebody around you, but somebody's trying to work on something. And this is a healthy connection. It's a healthy relationship that someone's trying to work on. This is a leaving the home card and coming back, some type of return. You got new ideas for the future. There's 2 fours popping up on my screen that are going to bring you security. Now 3 fours popped up. The angel message upgraded to stay consistent. And now I'm seeing 4 fours is upgrading to appreciate your blessings. You know, give thanks. Remember to give thanks for the little things that you have so that you can see the more blessings that you're going to continue to get. So pay attention to your gains. Don't pay attention to your loss. But there's something about some type of strength, okay? Like this relationship is strong. You or the other person. Yeah, even though you blocked. Yeah, the cards don't do that, though. You understand that? The cards are not going to go to that man and say, unblock this person now. Even though you might have these feelings or the other person might not have these feelings, even though these feelings are here, it doesn't stop people from doing what they do. Does it make sense? Plenty of times people feel a certain way, but they'll do something else. Does it make sense? So even though these feelings are out here, yes, you're correct. That person is doing what they're doing. They want to keep a block. I don't know how to get off a block, honey. I would unblock myself. I got blocked from a man too. You know what? I took this Puerto Rican's advice and I went ahead and got another one. And honestly, that really was some good damn advice, because what I took that block as was, I don't want to talk to you. And I took it as an insult and it hurt my fucking feelings. This might be you. You have the energy to get through challenges and obstacles that you have respect amongst your friends and family, even if it's not the intended person. It's still good things that are beautiful about you. So I know, like, it might be hard, right? The spirit wants you to look at you. They might be saying, fuck him. Dang, who is this? This is someone who's emotionally mature. This is someone who likes to talk about their feelings. They like to hear about the other person's feelings too. This is someone who's fair in the love game. This is someone who's got unconditional love. This Queen of Hearts right here, Pisces energy. It could be you, could be someone around you. Now, it could be talking about a Pisces, someone with Pisces energy around or not. Could be talking about somebody with water energy, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But this character right here, she's a Pisces. And she likes other cultures. She likes other people. She cares about her children. She cares about other people's children too. She puts other people first. Now, she can tend to be smothering. She can tend to guilt trip people. You're going to get some type of news coming towards you, some type of information or new invitation. Something new is coming towards you, and it's going to be some type of money. I hope that cheers you up. That cheers me up. But yeah, so that's you. This is talking about you, that you are mature emotionally and then in the love game. They talking about you. The spirit says, like, that's a beautiful thing to be. Do you know how many people are not able to keep their emotions stable? But this right here, you're gonna get some type of like good news in regards of finances. Some type of news. It could be a letter, could be some type of written back and forth communication, could be email. And then this is popping up talking about a woman who is sufficient. Could be talking about you or someone around you, someone who's self-reliant. They have to worry about themselves, but it pays off. This person has a lot of nice things. Some about property purchases too, that you may have to look around for something, or you might be doing that, or you might have the smarts to be able to do that. Some people can't do that. But there is a woman, you or someone around you, who is very fortunate, and the reason why is because they work very hard for their funds. And you're not, whoever this is, this person's not shallow. They pay attention. They're very resourceful. They pay attention to the outside and the inside. So maybe this is you. Maybe this is saying something that, or this might be characteristics that the spirits are saying to pay, you know, to use. Yeah, you're the mature one. That's all it is talking about you, babe. For real. It's not talking about, I apologize. I know you wanted to hear about him, but the spirits are saying he's boring and he's shit. But like, okay, so this is coming from my intuition. My intuition, what I feel like is my opinion from my experiences, from the same things that happen to you with me in life. I got blocked from this dude, and then I started talking to these other girls. I started watching a lot of videos of being rejected, you know, how to take that right. And in the comments, I started watching a lot of girls talking about how they got blocked, and how, of course, how they say, you know, usually if he blocks you, then you really had a hold over him. For him to be that upset and he's not able to see you anymore, and he's supposed to be moving on with his life, like, he's blocked you because he can't see you and he wants to move on for whatever reason. But like I was saying, sometimes people do things even though they may not want to do it, but sometimes people still do it. But what was another thing I wanted to say? Oh, what was that one thing I noticed with all those girls? Dude, I don't know why some of these men are not acting mature and they not coming to get you or whatever after a little tip happens. But they were all saying like they get blocked, they be getting blocked, unblocked, blocked, unblocked. That's what I was just about to say. I hope you don't get blocked, unblocked, blocked, unblocked. But what I was about to say is like, we have to be honest. There's a lot of men out here who are acting immature. Please be patient though. Pray to the spirits. Keep in mind what you want and get back out there in the dating world if that's what you're looking for, companionship. But what I really recommend is like what you want, say at the very beginning. Say in the very beginning the things that you care about. If you want love and affection, if you care about, if you're the woman that cares about finances in the home, because we got to have nice stuff. I'm not going to be up here wiping my hand with my butt. Or if you're a woman who really cares about the children, you know, some women, they want kids. That's all they care about is prolonging their family's life, their family longevity, you know, whatever you want. Make sure you say that like the first time you start talking to them, and then make sure that you learn from them what they want. Because some people, we got to be honest, okay? Some people just want short term and some people want long term. So just make sure you get on the same page with that person, because a lot of these guys will give you what you want if you tell them. But it didn't talk nothing about you. Let's ask, before I move on to the next person, I'm going to move on to Gigi. I want to ask about Gigi. Oh, okay, look, dude. So he's losing money, okay? I wanted to ask about the person that you're asking about, Aaron. This is what's going on with him. He lost his job, some type of bad money deals, shady business could be happening to him. He could be doing it, but there's something that's financially going wrong within the money world, okay? So and when you understand that, I don't know if you have any real like hard financial hardships, but for some people, that's going to be hard for them to date if they don't have a roof over their head and things like that. But that's what it's saying is going on with him. And that's what's stressing him out is his money. So I hope that gives you some clarity. I hope that gives you some like some sense, you know, like some more understanding why the person's acting the way they are, and the spirit's telling you through the tools, you know, because the person wouldn't give you a straight up answer. You're welcome, and thank you. Yeah, he did lose his job. Yeah, girl, he can't imagine. He's stressed. He is stressed. He's thinking about how he's gonna pay for his home and assets and all those stuff, you know. Yeah, he's stressed. That I feel like didn't even have anything to do with you. Some people, if they find it very hard to believe that a lot of people, like, they'll be upset and they'll take that out on the people around them and they don't mean to and stuff like that. But I want to see if he's gonna reach out. If he's ever gonna, let me ask, is he ever gonna reach out again after he comes to the turn? Yeah, don't be surprised if you talk to him again. I don't know how long that's going to be. Now, this is a short-term card. This is talking about within the month, within 2 weeks. But don't be surprised if you guys communicate again and he has more of a level head. He'll be coming from a better, like, this card be talking about forgiveness, leaving the home, returning. This has already popped up for you earlier. Respect, that you have respect, someone wanting to work on an existing relationship. So don't be, but don't wait around neither. Sometimes that mess don't happen. But look, that could be saying that, like, he probably had the heart to want to continue, but he's got other really pressing matters that are weighing at him. I'm telling, some people don't believe it. If you finna lose your house, some people can't fall in love, especially if they're money dominated people, money oriented, like business oriented people. Yes, come back and update me and let me know. But in the meantime, the spirits were saying, get your money, enjoy yourself, enjoy your family, your close friends that you have, enjoy your environment, walk around outside, and enjoy the money that you make for yourself. You know, you budget. Don't forget to budget too, because that 9 of diamonds that have popped up. But enjoy yourself right now. Go dive back into your hobbies. That's a good, yeah, man. I have to do that too. When you kind of can't get your mind off of a man, dive back into your hobbies. You know, go work out, go play your video games, go read something, go do something that engulfs all of you, that you don't need someone else to help you do it. Because then next thing you know, like, there's a different situation popping up, or the person is popping back up, you know? Significant compensation. So let me get on Gigi. What are his intentions towards me? Okay, I'm gonna ask this first question. Is he your life partner? Oh, let me pause and tell everybody. Let me do the commercials. Woo! What the fuck are the commercials? So I am open, y'all. I don't even have, I feel like I'm scatterbrained. Throw your question out there if you want to be read. I add you to the list. And everybody keep in mind, the people who purchased the $10 fast pass, you skip the line. All you got to do is put the funds in my Chime or my Venmo. And as you do, send your name, come into the live, throw up multiple green hearts. I let you skip the line and I read them immediately next. The $10 fast pass is designed so that the people who's watching, they don't miss their read. You know, for whatever reason, people have to go for, you know, doctor, whatever reason. But that's what the $10 fast pass is for. And later, when you guys are done watching this live, check out the money read for Memorial Day, the 26th. What's going on with our money throughout Memorial Day? That's a holiday over here in America, where we thank our troops. We thank our military soldiers, our military, for fighting for us. We remember them, and we remember the ones who we have lost. Like now, I think of my grandpa. Okay. Is he your life partner? Y'all do not, no, for real. When it comes to reading the cards like that, that is too much of an extreme question to be based on the cards. But look, I'm not finna be ugly. I'm not finna do that. I'm gonna read you exactly how you ask in the spirits, because I don't know what's going on. Is he your life partner? And you want to know his intentions. It's saying no, this person is not a life partner, but y'all be pissing me off with that when you ask that. He just wants to fuck. But y'all be pissing me off when y'all ask that, because you could be with a good connection. But these cards, that's why you came, because you had a feeling, because this is looking fucked up. If I was getting these cards, I would be like, what the fuck? All right, look, I'm going to ask some more. Tell me some more. Okay, you got money too. Y'all need to be looking at your motherfucking money, because you finna get some big money news coming towards you. So you multitasking, or something brand new is happening. You could be doing something with the home. You could be a real estate agent doing some property purchases. You could be doing something that's like high volume. But someone has to pay attention to business. Someone within your home is going to get a good news of good health. I mean, you need that for a business. There's something about a bridge, or a mindset that you're passing down, an inheritance that you're passing down right here. There's something like big going on for you financially in a big way. A2, you got this, like, where there's people around you that want to commission you. They want to work with you. You might be making a little bit of money with them too. And yeah, it's gonna grow. Like there's something that there's some type of fair business that's going on. Look, okay, first I'm gonna talk about the money first. They talked about your money. Yo, you gotta pay attention to that because it's going very well for you. There's some type of good business deals that you're doing and you're helping other people. They're helping you. There's a give and take. Everybody at the table eats. This is giving you good energy. You paying attention to contracts and details and you're just getting it. Like the community you're growing something in your community. I hope it's good. It's moving up to some type of big money, but I hope it's positive. It's saying, I mean, this looked positive to me. Well, it just said you get money. But look, okay, we had to go back to who? Born, what's his name? Okay, what are his intentions? You might be feeling like you're getting bullied or pressured to do something, like some type of job that someone else wants to do, some type of control. You might feel like you're being tested. Like somebody is assessing you. Like someone might be like dicking you around. Like someone might be playing with you. Oh yeah, by the way, for the people who are watching, cross-watching, even though this read isn't necessarily for you, it's for GG. Some things, but you're like, why is that card reading me too? Because some things that are happening in other people's lives may be happening to you too. Yeah, you might be feeling bullied by a group of people around you, work, or like some type of social group. You got to stick to your guns and your intentions and your beliefs, the things that you know are right, the example that you give out into this world. It not only pure, it's a good example for these people out here. Did y'all know? We're gonna tap back to psychology real quick. So people repeat what they see. Did you know that? Let me repeat it. Out here, psychologically, people repeat what they see. This is why people try to put the youth in front of good examples because people repeat bad examples. That's why you see a lot of people wilding out with Trump in office and people repeat good examples. That's why we try to put good examples in people's eyes because no matter what, people repeat what they see. And there's something about you that the spirits are saying that the spirits want them to repeat something that you do, that you handle yourself about, how you handle yourself. But you may be feeling like somebody or a group of people may be pressuring you to do something that you feel like is not in your agenda, just wasn't on your repertoire. I forgot to talk about the politics before we started. So when I'm done with Gigi, I'm going to get on politics and I'll get back to it. The King of Wands, this popped up, and the person who you're asking about intended in your mind. So right now, this is like temporary, but this person is trying to get, they want some type of intimacy. This is like Sagittarius. This person can get kind of mean with it though. They could get problematic with it. They got plans for the future. But the way that the King of Wands is reversed, this means that this person there's someone who could be a rapist, there's someone who could be very violent. You got to be careful with this person. This this is Sagittarius, but it could be highlighting any fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the gentleman in this card is Sagittarius, and in this mode, like this person is the center of attention. If they're not getting attention, they're going to figure out how to get it. This person could be going on the internet. They could be using dating sites. They could be going all over the place, like trying to get with their next match, because this person is trying to find love through lust, which annoys me. I've been trying to tell people, y'all gotta stop. I'm not talking about you, but people out here gotta stop dating like that, especially men, where they think if I have this one night stand with you, and if we keep having intimacy, if we keep having sex, then you're going to turn into my girlfriend. No, dude, that's the wrong way to get a girlfriend. Sit there and figure out who they are first and make it solid with them, like ask them to be your girl and then start doing the intimacy. Because I'm telling you, some of these men out here are trying to, and this guy's going to be older, dark on the outside, but some of these men are trying any way to pop up in a relationship, and a lot of them are being impatient and they don't want to talk. But not only do they need to talk for the woman, but they need to talk for their own sake too. You finna get some money, recognition, or reward, and you're keeping it to yourself. It's like a secret. You paying attention to details. It's hard for liars to lie to you right now. You might be really experienced. You might just be like looking at their behavior, and it's just like, dude, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. Why are we lying that it's a duck? Lately, that's how I've been about these racists lately. Because let me go and talk about what I should have talked about real quick before I entered the live. And let me tell everybody, so if anybody wants a personal, email me at heavenlydivinetarot@gmail.com. As soon as y'all email me and let me know if you want a to book your read, if you want a 40-minute live, private live, where people can ask as many questions, 40 minutes or 20 minutes. $40 for 40 minutes, $20 for 20 minutes. And so as soon as y'all email me and let me know if you want a private one-on-one live where you can ask as many questions as you want within the time frame, or if you want a video with your chakras in it, letting you know your energies and what to look at, email me. You can get it today. So that was Gigi. I am on, who am I on next? Vishnu. So if anybody out there has a question, throw it out there. I add you to the list. Right now I got Vishnu last. And if anybody wants to make sure that they don't miss their reading within this live, you are able to purchase a $10 fast pass. The links are in the description of the video. As soon as y'all put the $10 within my Chime or my Venmo, come into the live, put up multiple green hearts with your question, and I read y'all immediately next. So yes, the fast pass does allow you guys to skip the line because it's designed for people to make sure that they don't miss their read. But even though I do tell all y'all to come back and watch. Okay, so you want to know what Arpana Arpana. You want to know what's going on with Arpana? Siri Kumar. Siri Kumar. I feel like that's the hardest language for me. Hindi. Let's get to it with Vishnu. What do they think about you? What does this person think about you? They think you a sexy man. And they like your business ideas. Oh, later you guys, when you guys are done watching this live, check out the money read for Memorial Day. What is everybody's money looking like for Memorial Day? If you're not, celebrating Memorial Day, it's fine. You can still watch it to see what your money's gonna look like, the collective. So what does this person think of you? Tell me more. So let's get into it. The Knight of Wands is something about like somebody's young, somebody's going to college, or they're always like studied up. Could be it's you or someone around you. Really emphasizing on someone around you. Somebody who is a loyal friend. This Aries energy. This person start things quick. They end things quick. They're really good in business. They're really good in like moving up the ladder when it comes to their career. Like working with the boss, working with everyone within business. They're really good at delegating tasks and asking people to do their functions. It's all good energy right here. Somebody thinks that somebody's like really feeling you sexually. They think that you are someone. This person's dark, but they're like young at heart. There's something young about them, where they're still going to college, or you might be going to business school or something like that. There's something new ideas that you have, and you can just stay consistent. And you got group support, by the way. These angel messages that just popped up. The group around you are inspired by your hard work and determination with those 2 sevens that have popped up. Yeah, and you need to stay consistent. Pay attention to the little things that you have. Be thankful for the good things that you have in your life, so you can have more good things come in. But all those angel messages that had just popped up real quick, all these numbers, those 4s repeating and 7s and stuff. But the 9 of Wands right here is that you're going to get a message. Someone's going to text you, and somebody like, they may want to go out. They may want to hang out. They may want to have some fun. They may want to have some sexy fun. This is everything that this card is about. He is energetic. He's active. He's always moving. This is someone who likes to keep up their workouts because they enjoy it. They enjoy how they make it, how it makes them feel, how it keeps their endorphins running. something about the finances. So all this, I don't know if, okay, there's two friends that are popping up. This is either two friends or it's characteristics of one person. So we were just talking about this Aries energy. And this right here, if these are two friends, there's someone who has a tendency of arguing a bit much. So you may want to pay attention to what are starting these arguments so that you can have seldom of those in the future. Um, you might be getting, again, asked a question, like asked out. You might be getting a gift. You could be getting some type of jewelry. You might be getting good news. Could be from work. If you're going through court, you're going to get a good news from the court. The Jack of Clubs is of Hearts. Excuse me. The Page of Hearts it's Jack, is the same thing. He's clingy. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's idealistic. He's all about his emotions. This person is learning how to talk to you about their emotions and listen to yours too. They're learning how to dive deeper within groups, within love. I'm seeing the 3 threes. You're learning online. This angel message popping up, 3 threes. You're learning online. There's support coming from a group. And you might be doing some short distance travel, but yeah, like there's like some type of friendship, or like there's love, harmony, support, compassion. Someone's emotionally attached, but like there's some type of like good communication. It could be going on with a group of friends. You might be getting a gift or exchanging gifts back and forth. You might be going out with an old friend, a reunion, if you will, like a party. Now I'm not sure if it's going to be good or bad. I'm not sure if there's going to be drama or no drama. You know, that's still the mystery for you to find out, for you to live your life and find out and see. But this card is talking about there's going to be good communication between you and this person. And yeah, they're learning how to like maybe like begin talking about business, or I don't know what type of business they're talking about. Maybe some loving business. Now he likes to move quick. He really don't like to waste time. Blunt, center of attention. That's for Vishnu. Is there anybody out there with a question? Throw it out there. Let me add you to the list. And if anybody wants to purchase a $10 fast pass, which extends your read from 5 minutes to 10, all you got to do is put the funds in my Chime or my Venmo. All the links are in the description below. So if anybody's interested in a personal, email me at HeavenlyDivineTaro@gmail.com. As soon as y'all email me and let me know if you want a video with your energies and chakras in it, or if you want a one-on-one private live, which a lot of people like that one, you can get it today. It's $40 for 40 minutes and $20 for 20 minutes. I'm going to wait, see if anybody else is going to come in for a read, and then I'm going to hop offline and I'm going to go. I will see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same place, same time, YouTube Live. Y'all got to get off the fact that people are getting ready to boycott TikTok, especially black people. We should have been doing this. Everybody's going to go get their plan B. Y'all should have got y'all plan B the first blackout. You want to copy me? Copy me. Copy me in all the right ways. You see how I'm not racist. I'm not anti any color. I'm pro color. If you listen hard to me, I'm pro color. I'm pro all these damn colors. I'm for the Rainbow Nation. That's an old Native American proverb, which I learned come from South Africa, because everything comes from Africa. Gosh, dog, why does that piss people off? So anyways, let's do we'll do intermission politics. So, like, what's going on with these black natives and on TikTok? I don't know if y'all are aware how the light skin, everybody knows that. So there are some races out here that are more racist than white people. And some people want to say it's Indians. Which Indians? The ones that are from India or the ones that are over here in the US? Well, the ones in India were really going to take the cake, but I really feel it's the ones over here in the US. And I really so my grandpa, he was one of those, he was one of the Native American in the past. He was one of the Cherokee that were against walking the Trail of Tears, because And my dad's side, they felt like, why are you going there? Why are you walking there? Like, everybody saw what they were doing with these concentration camps with the Jews and the Holocaust. And they did experiment on black people before they experimented on the Jews. Little horrible secret, you know, some people don't want to bust out. But some of us know. When they're done experimenting on us and wiping our blood, they come and get you. But yeah, that's why of course I'm gonna talk about the black natives, because I'm black Native American, and I'm starting to act like my elders. I don't give a fuck who it pisses off out here. That's your issue. That's not mine. I don't care that me walking around. It's so funny. It was a meme going around with the Native Americans saying that me just being indigenous, they were saying indigenous, but me being black and indigenous, just me just existing pisses people off. So I feel like how all of them they want you to show your DNA. They don't believe that you are what you say that you are. Now, first of all, I'm not going to sit up here and say that I'm Cherokee if I don't have any fucking Cherokee blood, okay? I'm gonna just I know that hurts some Native Americans' feelings, but that's how everybody wants to be a cat. You know, they said everybody wants to be a black. I don't mind being black, and I really don't mind being black indigenous, but the way that the U.S. Native Americans go off with their racist rhetoric and how they sound like white people, that's what us city natives say over here in Atlanta. If you're going to talk racist, that sounds a lot like colonizers. That sounds a lot like racist white people. I'm not talking about the good white people. I'm talking about the bad white people. Trump. So if you're going to sit up there and talk like a Trumper, we're going to call you a Trumper. And then after a while, we're going to start educating everybody. Leave that one alone. That one don't like us. So we just going to leave us alone. What, y'all don't like it? How y'all sitting up here talking about black people appropriate Native American culture? What a lie. And they only have one music video or two videos pushing that around. You don't have like facts on facts on facts on facts. And who got you that video? But anyways, just because you have one video of somebody playing around in a headdress doesn't mean that all the black Native Americans are fake. So that's a bit racist. And I can't believe that people like believe that. This is what I really can't believe. You know, the Native Americans in Canada, the Native Americans in South America, the natives in Asia, the people in India, all of them know that black people are on their continent. Some of them are on their continent today. There's still some Tainos. There's still some people. I'm mixed. But like my grandpa and my grandma, they were not mixed. They had my skin and they had straight hair. Why is that hard? Look, somebody got mad because they left. Why does that piss people off unless they're racist? We're going to talk about it because there's other people out here that share the blood with me, with the ancestor, and they're hurting because y'all are being racist towards them. There's other people, there's racist people out here who really don't know what they're spitting out, and they're trying to listen to me, but they try to learn from me from arguing. No, stop doing that. And another thing, how y'all are making fun of people going on Google and learning things. Baby, that's what you got to do. How we going on? We type stuff and we said, we learned something on Google. That's what we want you to do. And you would not be sounding racist as you looked up and you saw that the original people of every tribe on every continent on this planet was black, and it is still black. And why does that piss you off? So the South American natives, they're the ones who taught me this. If you look today in modern world, if you look at the Aborigines, they're black. If you look at the Bushmen, one of the first tribes, these are the original tribes, the first tribes. The Bushmen are black. And there are more first tribes throughout the world, but those are the ones that I know because there are some in Asia and there are some here in the Americas. So like basically this is how we feel. The people who are not racist and we're native, the Canadian, the South, and here in the North, we all feel like colonizers trick us all to separate us from our family. So some of you natives out there need to listen to other natives, especially the ones of different colors. I'm from a different perspective than you. Your ancestors walked to the reservation, mine didn't. So how can you tell me anything about my blood and my ancestors' experience when your ancestors was doing something else? So you have to talk about your experience, right? And you have to let me talk about mine. So this is where I'm leading up to. All these natives are going to these black people and saying, prove it. Let me see your DNA test. And let me tell you what we are taught by our elders, our black Native American elders. We're taught to never show a loser, never show a colonizer, never show a white person, never show someone who wishes they were white, never show anyone who doesn't count your credentials. And I agree with Roland Martin. He's been going around telling people that, and I agree too. I'm gonna spread that too. Us black people need to stop showing people our credentials, where we went to school for years, where we had to fight harder than other people for memberships and things like this, for licenses. No, the only time you pull these things out is for business. It's for your family. I know some people left because they like to brag about their assets and the nice things that they have. That's not what this is about. That's not what your home is about. It's so you can take care of yourself. I want to hear that fucking shit. Let me see your DNA. So if you see my DNA, how's it going to help you pay your bills any quicker, or me to pay my light bill any quicker? So what the truth is, this is what I'm catching too. The reason why you don't show your credentials anymore is because these people are acting like slave catchers. In the past, they wanted you to show your credentials so they could rip it off. But today, they're going to show you your credentials. They want you to show your DNA test. They want you to show your membership. And you know what they're going to say to you? That you're fake anyways. And you know why they're saying that you're fake? Even when you have black and white proof to prove that you're real. You know why they say that you're fake? And let's stop bullshitting. They say you're fake because you're black. Because you're a black version of them. You're a human being and you're black. And for some weird reason, those people just can't accept you sitting over there breathing. Shit. Spread it. Spread what I said. Because it doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. All it does is say the truth. If the truth hurts your feelings, we got something else going on here. It probably means your ass is evil. So with these people, with these black Native Americans getting bullied, I'm one of them, getting bullied by the lighter Native Americans, getting bullied by our lighter brothers and sisters on TikTok. It's so funny because they don't see how white they look, how racist they look towards their lighter brothers and sisters. And why is it the U.S. Native Americans are the ones who did it? They're the only ones who do this. The ones in South America, they know that they have black Native Americans. The ones in Canada, they're not nasty about it. The ones all around the world, the ones in Indonesia, they know. Some of them are like me, but they're Asian and black and native to their land. So guess what? Black people are found worldwide and Native people are found worldwide. And did you know that some Native Americans don't want to believe that? They want to believe what the white man told them, that all black people came off the slave boat. Honey, when Columbus showed up to the Americas on the Santa, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, the Pinta, the Mira, the Maria, and the Santa Maria, the Pinta, whatever the fuck, he was on the Santa Maria. He had black people on his ship, and he showed up on this nation, and there were already black people here, my ancestors. Why do I know the story better than them, and I'm unaffiliated? I didn't grow up on the res. Why do I know the story better than them? Why do I know my side of my ancestors' story better than you? And then there's people who come off the res who are not racist, and they say because they don't want to listen to their elders, they don't want to practice their teachings. They don't want to represent their culture. They're the ones who are ashamed of it. And you don't like that us black people are proud of our Native American blood and black blood? And then here come these people, the people who are black and racist. Did you know that exists? They're like, so you're not African no more? I did not say I was not African. You know what I did say? I say that every human being, 5 to 15%. What I say, because I know the truth, every human being, this is genealogy and DNA, every human being on this earth, because human means different colors. We're the rainbow nation. We come in different colors. Humans come in different colors. I don't care if it pisses you off. Let it. and take that shit down with you to the deathbed, but I ain't finna do that. Yeah, we all come in different colors. That's basically what I was trying to say. I'm about to say one more thing, but I fucking forgot. But like Roland Martin was saying, so anyways, I was on TikTok and I saw a young man show everything. He showed a black Native American show a light-skinned Native American, everything. And by the way, the ones who are off the reservation, all they do is pick on you and fight. All they do is fight, fight, fight. So when y'all come out here to the city, baby, you might be like that girl told me off the res. Yeah, you might be some hot shit on your res, but when you come to the city, you can't do all that motherfucking shit, baby. And I really suggest that the light-skinned natives stop picking on the dark ones. Just shut that shit up right now. Are you paying attention? Because Trump is about to attack the Dene. Yeah, your ass wasn't paying attention. It reminded me just when Columbus showed the fuck up. And y'all too busy fighting because there's a mountain over here called Slaughter Mountain, Blood Mountain, Slaughter Gap. I love to walk it all the time. I don't know why, and I'm Cherokee, so I don't know why it always takes blood from me. But before the colonizers came, that they had the biggest and bloodiest war. Like the most skilled fighters were out there killing each other, and then the colonizers came. Instead of them fighting each other, if they had some of those warriors, they could have been a match for those colonizers. But y'all keep fighting each other. You keep fighting the black man because the white man tricked you to do it. And you just easily do it. I know I'm feeding you the red pill right now. Like the Matrix and Morpheus. I'm acting like Morpheus right now. He was Aquarius like me too. But when you first learn how YT teachings teach us all to hate ourselves, it will make you cry. Because you know why? Because you're waking up. And you're realizing that black is beautiful, white is beautiful. All these colors out here are beautiful. Whatever color you are is beautiful. And you should not be looking at someone else who's different from you and telling them that they're fake. Y'all the Native Americans are gonna regret that, because do you know what our black Native Americans are saying to each other? We see Trump getting ready to attack you. And when y'all ask for help, we're not gonna help you. Go ask the white people. They'll help you. You know how people are laughing at that? No, they won't. You see what they've done to us all this time? That's cruel, girl. But y'all don't give a fuck that y'all are cruel to black Native Americans. You don't give a fuck that you're cruel to your own brothers, your own sisters, your own cousins. You don't give a fuck. So like Roland Martin said, like I was saying, I was watching that young man. That's what set it off for me. I was watching that young man who showed that Native American his membership, his DNA, his blood test, his member signed on the roll call, birth certificates, showing everything. And that light-skinned Native American, I guess he can't read those documents with the notary on it and everything, but he just said fake. So guess what, black people? You're not showing your goals no more. Your medals, your degrees. No, you're showing that when it's time to show. When we're at court, when we're in the hospital, when we're at work. For my family, when it's time for me to bust out these documents, that's when it's time for me to bust them out. But these people who want you to prove who you are, and they're already being racist to you as they come up to you asking you to prove some shit, you're not, no, we're not I don't fraternize with colonizers. I don't show any of my information to colonizers. I keep my business to myself. I keep my private information and my private information to myself. No, I don't offer anything up to a colonizer. I don't offer anything up to someone who hates black people and they wish they were white. I don't offer anything up to someone who's anti-black, anti-white, anti-native. If you're anti-human to me, you don't like no humans, no matter what color they come in. You don't like yourself. That's what racism is doing. It's teaching you how to hate yourself. And what you do is you perpetuate that shit onto everybody else. There's another saying we say here in the South. I get that you're miserable, but quit coming out here trying to make everybody else miserable too. I don't give a fuck if you don't like people talking about it. Quit acting racist and people won't talk about the racists. But yeah, the black people out there, go ahead and spread it. They spreading it right now. Where the people who are talking racist, just leave it alone. Just say, okay, YT, okay, colonizer, okay, you want to act white? That's fine. Go hang out with them. Leave it alone. Stop showing your credentials and go over here with the rest of the other natives throughout the world and learn from them. And show them the example of what we should be doing. Show them what we should be doing. Go out here, y'all would go meet an African native, go meet an Asian native, go meet an Indonesian, Philippine native, go meet a native from South America, Canada. If you can meet a nice one here from United States, go meet them and talk to them and learn about their culture if they will be so nice to share it with you. Because that's how cultures stay alive. If you keep keeping your culture secret, Native Americans, don't wonder why it's dying with you. With that wabo shit. Go back to saying wado. Before people start calling you a hoe. They ain't no match for me. I'm from the city, baby. Y'all learn about these city natives. We came out the woodworks. Because shit is happening. Regularly, when things are nice and good, we don't need to come out the woodworks. We can stay with our family and chill. We see shit finna happen. We see shit finna happen to our lighter brothers and sisters. Nah, but they so blinded by racism, it's finna hit them. Trump finna hit them in the Navajo. Trump finna hit them in the Dene. And y'all ain't paying the fuck attention. No offense. Take it all, though. So stop showing your credentials. Oh, yeah, and yeah, because Trump is finna hit the Dene. That's all I want to talk about. Actually, I wanted to use that whole segment for Black Native Americans. I don't give a shit. Who cares if they calling you fake? Because those people sound dumb. Because they are having a very hard time to pick up the phone that they talking blah, 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 all that racist rhetoric in and type up some shit in Google and YouTube and chat GPT and look up some shit what we're saying. The truth is that some people want to be racist so bad that they hold on to it and they don't want to become smart. They just want to stay dumb. So y'all, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, 8 a.m. I'm going to do 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, YouTube Live. We'll be doing some free reads. Come through. And anybody who wants to purchase the $10 Fast Pass where I read you for 10 minutes, that's available too. I really don't get, like I said, be a good example. For the people who want to be a good example, go out here and meet a native that's different from you and learn what happened to them. Learn why they are in the position that they're in. Learn what happened to their ancestor. Learn how their grandmother got raped and raped and raped over again. Learn what happened to that native. Quit being narrow-minded and go out there and broaden your mind. All right, let's go into after hours where I'm showing y'all the latest videos on my channel and tarot chat. So y'all chat, let me know how a read resonated for you. Is this gonna go? Yeah, this is being recorded, so that's why I'm saying it. Be careful who you listen to out here about different people's cultures. Be careful that you just open your mouth and you don't think about what you're finna say. Because you could be repeating something that sounds racist.